And Douglas, go ahead and read your vows to your beautiful bride.
Okay. I wrote them down, a little nervous. What? I'm kidding, it's a joke. It's a joke.
What is it about a man who is at the altar with the woman that he has proposed to right before he promises to love, honor, and cherish her that makes him want to humiliate that woman? If he's not wrestling that woman down to the ground for the old cake smashing, if he's not disrespecting her in the vows, he's got some kind of prank or some kind of joke, some kind of way he has to humiliate this person for making him stand up and marry him. I have no respect for the kind of man that takes that day, that opportunity to get themselves a cheap laugh. Because that crowd was dry. Nobody, it's no time for jokes. A help me sign, like she's holding you hostage. A lazy laugh. It wasn't even worth it. The juice wasn't even worth the squeeze. You humiliated this woman for what? So that the one girl holding the camera could get a little laugh?
The marriage was over before the cake was cut. This is another video of men embarrassing their wives on the wedding day. These men are humiliating these women publicly on the wedding day. And not only on the wedding day, there are a few clips of men embarrassing their women on birthdays and other occasions. And honestly speaking, this video will get your blood boiling. But I had to upload it so you guys can see some of the things women have to settle for. When they talk about getting married and everyone is really pressured to settle down, this is what some women have to go through. It is either you settle for less or be single, so choose. Anyway, grab some popcorn, get a bottle of wine, and let us watch this one together.
Women, would you trust your man if he did this? That's a bit close, isn't it?
What's wrong? Twirl around and grab up the lace and the... I'm just congratulating my friend. So if I had that with my male friends, you'd be perfectly fine with that. They're picking me up, grabbing me by my...
He's gonna try everything to make excuses.
Definitely.
I think you're overacting, babe.
I definitely didn't grab her by the bum. I did pick her up.
Why?
The bride's not letting him get out of this easily.
You don't see anything that was wrong with that. You don't see anything wrong with that.
Like,
Let it go, let it go. Let it go.
It was the whole. This has been like quite awkward, but like.
I'm gonna is awkward. That's supposed to be my husband. I have some random in a red dress.
Yeah, they are mates. They have been mates for a long time. But
Would your wife be perfectly happy? Would your wife be happy?
Sounds like she knows something the other attendees don't.
You don't want this, trust me.
Well, look, he married you. He married you, not her.
Of all the days to decide you want to prank her wedding day. With her wedding dress on, all the friends, family there, you decide to pull a prank on your wedding day. The thing about it is, I keep seeing videos like this where grooms are humiliating their new wives on their wedding day. I remember seeing a video recently where it was this woman and they were about to like do the whole like cake thing, feeding the other person cake. And the wife was like, please don't smash it in my face. Like,
No, shove it.
like upset. People spend money. They actually pay people to do their makeup on their wedding day. Like, it's who wants cake in your nose or in your hair in the photos at a wedding? Like, it's not funny. And if you guys remember recently, a couple went viral with this man absolutely humiliating his new bride in his vow.
I was and always will be one of the easiest people to please. Only two things are required to keep me happy: keep my belly full and my balls empty. Though you're amazing at half of it, we really need to get you some cooking lessons.
What is it with some of these men deciding that their wedding day is the day they want to humiliate their new bride? I feel like there's a part of them that resents the fact that they had to marry you. They didn't want to lose you. They didn't want you to leave. They knew that it would be over, that you gave them a time frame or something. I feel like their way of getting back at you for making them dress up and making them do this thing is for them to try to humiliate you on that day. I could be tripping, but stuff like this is not cute. You are too old to think stuff like this is funny. Not on the wedding day.
I wish I did it back then, but you know, I just wanted you back. I just wanted to hit back then. I ain't gonna hold you. I seen you. I ain't gonna hold you. You walked on the boat 2009. I saw you, little dark skin thing. And I'm like, yo, who is that? You know? But you know what? I usually crack a Tracy smile and they come running. You? It took time.
I look good. Tonight we are here to celebrate us. And I look good. You all right?
Strike one was trying to make a room full of people laugh at my expense. That was strike one. Strike two was making a corny ass joke that nobody laughed at the first time and you repeated it. You could tell this is the type of dude that make corny jokes and people get sick of him. He probably said this 5 times already. The fact that you feel okay with embarrassing your wife, I mean your newly wife, the night of y'all wedding, the happiest day it should be of y'all life together. The fact that you're okay with embarrassing her is insane. And not only just embarrassing her on y'all wedding day, but for the rest of y'all wedding life, because now y'all are a viral character on social media and nobody's going to stop talking about this. Not only did your friends and family have to experience this atrocity, the whole internet now is going to talk about it amongst themselves for the end of time. All because you wanted to try to embarrass your beautiful wife and let off a joke. Actually, you look alright.
I promise to smack at every chance I get. That's all I got.
What are y'all doing if you're at your wedding and you're reciting your vows and your husband or soon-to-be husband says this to you during your vows? I'm sorry, but I'm walking away. But y'all, it gets worse. Check this out.
I'm Cody's ex from high school. Yes, you may think that's weird.
Okay, so we got the ex from high school, but wait, it gets even better. Stay with me.
Cody, please proceed. She's the brains of the operation, so okay.
She was trying so hard not to cry. If you look at her face, you can see that she was embarrassed. Some people may not think that was a big deal, but I think that was pretty embarrassing for you to do to your wife on your wedding day. I don't see why that was even necessary for you to do in the first place, and then post the video so other people could see it. There are some things you just shouldn't do on your wedding day, and that's one of them. Also, when people take the cake and mush it into each other's face, like, what's the point of these things? They're so embarrassing. Again, I know some of y'all may not think it's a big deal, but me personally, I would want to protect my wife's image and protect her feelings on her wedding day. I just don't see the point in doing what they just did. Go back and watch the video again and look at her face when she first came up out the water. How embarrassed she looked.
Anything you want to say to your future bride?
I hope we have a lot of sex. A lot.
Okay. I hope that open bar is stocked.
Only 2 things are required to keep me happy. Keep my belly full and my balls empty.
Well, this explains the weird RSVP card they sent us. Regret seems very probable.
Though you're amazing at half of it, we really need to get you some cooking lessons.
Ma'am, madam.
Even when my belly isn't full, there is no one I could ever love more in this lifetime, unless I actually get a chance to meet Margot Robbie.
Maybe this will sound better if we turn on some emotional wedding music? I don't know.
Since the beginning, I was always told life gets even better when the kids fall asleep and you tell me to come to the bedroom.
Oh no, it's so much worse.
Nothing's better than the sound of gagging and headboard slamming.
Michael.
This suit wasn't his first choice, was it? He has to wear his birthday suit, didn't he?
P.S. Since you're so good at making decisions like marrying me, you can choose whether tonight's going to end with being a toaster, strudel, or a Twinkie.
Oh, I already know how the wedding planning went. Honey, should we book a DJ? Sure, but first, how about I book a BJ? Grow up.
Some marriages are not actually celebrations but death sentences. Some of you are getting into a death sentence with the type of men you're settling for less to be with. These men don't deserve you, trust me. I don't know why out of all days you decide to humiliate your wife on the wedding day. I don't know why a lot of men feel the need to seek male validation and publicly humiliate their wives just to please their friends. There was a man who was exposed online, I think it was the beginning of this year, for drugging his wife on their wedding day and SAing her with a group of his friends. They did that to her on his wedding day and he did it to please his homeboys. This is a sick thing a lot of men do. They want to embarrass you or humiliate you publicly for male validation. They will do anything for male validation. And honestly speaking, it's like some of these men truly hate their wives. Some of these men truly hate women. Or maybe they are angry getting married to you and they don't know how to show you how badly they hate you or how angry they are getting married to you, so they have to publicly humiliate you in one way or the other. Because tell me why you tell your man not to shove cake in your face and he does it to purposely humiliate you. Your man will let you fall in a pool on your wedding day, mess up your wedding dress, mess up your hair, your makeup, all of these things. And I'm a makeup artist. I also do hair, I do makeup, so I know how time consuming all of these things cost and how costly it is for a bride on the wedding day. And your man is comfortable doing that to you on your wedding day. For all the women who were able and courageous to walk out, kudos to them, because so many women will show it off, act like it's nothing, but deep down they'll be hurting, deep down they'll be boiling inside. This is one of the reasons why marriage is scary to me, because you could be getting into a situation with someone and you don't even know who you're getting married to. And this is a life something, like for better for worse, unless the worst comes to the worst where you guys have to divorce. But do you really want to risk it and make that mistake of settling down with the wrong person? Like a lot of us women, we are not married not because there are no men to marry us. It's because we are scared. We are so freaking scared of getting married to the wrong man, to the point where we push away even the ones who are good. And all of these things that I'm saying is the bitter truth. There are so many of you women who are scared of marriage, just like I am. You guys are scared because the people around you, the things you've seen about men, society, the friends you have who are married, every other person who you know that is in an unhappy marriage. When you see some of the things they go through, it scares you. It freaks you out because you're like, everyone I know that is married is really unhappy. Like, what is happening? And I'm not even saying this to be shady, but 90% of the people that I know that are married are unhappy. And it is scary. And the truth is, if on the wedding day you start seeing these red flags, just know that the marriage is really over. On the wedding day, if you guys are fighting, look at the other clip of the guy wanting to beat up his wife because she shoved cake in his face. She literally played the same prank back at him, but he couldn't take it. This man was doing the very same thing she did, but when she did it back to him, he couldn't take it and he wanted to beat her. And do you guys know what? His friends had to hold him. His friends had to control him because they saw that he was going to beat her up. Not to say there are no happy married couples. There are a lot of happy married couples that I know, but the truth is majority are unhappy. The biggest prayer for each and every one of you ladies watching this video is to actually marry someone who deserves you, who is worth it, someone who won't embarrass you on your wedding day, who will respect you, who won't disrespect you or publicly humiliate you for male validation, somebody that loves you so badly that they don't even want to see you hurt or angry in one way or the other. They cannot even stand or put themselves in a position to humiliate you and embarrass you like this. Marriage is a beautiful thing. Love is a beautiful thing. The goal is not to get married. The goal is to marry the right person. That's it. Because if you get married to the wrong person, it's better off for you to have stayed single than to get married to the wrong person. Get married, but make sure you're getting married right. Like, make sure you get married to someone that really, really, really loves you, that is down for you, that is willing to make it work regardless, that respects you. We have a lot of horrible marriages, and all of these marriages, the couples are just putting up a facade to prove to the world that they are happy even though they are upset. Behind the scenes, they are angry. Behind the scenes, they are fighting. Behind the scenes, it is war. But in front of the public eye, they try to pretend and act like they are happy. I don't want to have the kind of marriage where I have to pretend or put up a front to show everybody that I'm happy, even though deep down I'm so freaking upset, even though I'm unhappy, even though I barely sleep at night, even though I'm depressed because of my partner. I don't want the type of marriage where I will die young just because I want to prove to society that I'm married or that I'm Mrs. or that I have a ring. I want to be happy. Whether married or unmarried, I want to be happy. That is my goal. It is to be happy. So, and if you're with someone who doesn't make you happy, why are you even with that person? The whole purpose of life is to be happy, is to be peaceful, is to have inner peace. And the highest prison for any person in this life is an unhappy marriage. The highest prison for anyone in this life is getting married to the wrong person, an unhappy home. And I don't want to live for centuries with one person that will send me to my early grave because of marriage. And the sad thing about the whole thing is, if you're a woman who has her self-worth in check, if you're a woman who doesn't want to settle for less, you may likely end up being single. You may likely end up not getting married. And I want you to make peace with that fact. Not every woman will get married. Not all of us will get married. And the truth is, even though I know every woman desires to get married, but I would rather you stay single and be happy than to get married and be unhappy. Because if you know some of the things married women are going through behind the scenes, and not even to say I'm scaring anyone to not get married or whatsoever. No, I'm not scaring anybody. Marriage is a beautiful thing, please. And if you find the right person, be with that person, love that person, be happy. But the truth about it is nobody wants to talk about the dark side. Nobody wants to talk about the bad side, the other side, which everyone is hiding. It's like a secret society where they just want you to step in and then you see how it feels. How it feels like, is this what you guys call marriage? If you sit and hear the way married people advise unmarried people, like, you'll be scared to get married, honestly. And the reason I said not every woman will get married is because most women in today's day and age, their self-worth is in check. They will rather stay single than settle for less. And a lot of women who are also getting married, most of them, I'm not saying all, most of them have to settle for less just to have that ring. So many women are settling for less. So we live in a day and age where you decide either you settle for less or you remain single. Choose whichever path you want to take. But at the end of the day, it is those two options. You settle or be single. And for me, I would rather be single than to settle, because even if you settle, you will still end up being single. You're still going to end up getting hurt, because there's a certain extent to which you're going to tolerate certain things. Because even if you say, okay, I want to settle for less and be with this man will hurt you to the core until you will be forced to leave. This man will put you through it. He will put you through hell. And some women go through this hell until they end up in the grave. So decide. The end goal is to be happily married, not just married. So make sure that you're getting married to someone who makes you happy. That is what is important. If you haven't found that person yet, please do not settle. Better be single than to settle. Do you know how a lot of these men think? Men truly believe that they are doing a favor getting married to you. Some of them think they are doing a favor getting married to you. That's why they treat you that way. But in reality, you are the one who is doing that man a favor getting married to him. A man going down on his knees to propose to you to be his fiance or to be his wife, all of these things, he needs to go down and plead, because you are basically sacrificing everything about yourself to be with this man. You're signing up to be his cook, to be his chef, his cleaner, his therapist, his doctor, his nanny, his baby making machine, his sex, whatever. When he wants to sleep with you, you're there, free sex at any moment, you're willing to give it to him. All of these things is what a woman does for a man. You are doing him a favor, honestly. And they try to gaslight you to make you think you are the one who is gaining from getting married. Like they are the ones doing a favor getting married to you. Don't fall for it. I really do feel like marriage was set up by the patriarchy to subdue and control women, to make women always fall back to the fact that they need men. They need men, they need men, they need men. To the extent where, as a woman, when you haven't gotten married, it's like you haven't achieved anything yet in life. It's like every other thing you've achieved doesn't count so long as you don't have a man who is superior. All of these things is what is pushing women into desperation. It's pushing women to be used, to be played, to be dumped, because women are chasing that ring. Women are chasing that goal. They sell us a ring, which is literally slavery, modern day slavery. They sell us this ring, which we see as a prize, and we keep chasing it in every relationship and in every man we meet, which makes us to be used, played, dumped, manipulated by these men, because they know that we want something so badly, so they will drag it for so long. You stay in relationships with a guy, he's wasting your time, he's sleeping with you, you're giving him everything for free. But he's doing that because he knows you're not going anywhere, because you've invested so much time in that relationship, and since you're a woman, you're expecting him and waiting for him to put a ring on it. But he knows at the back of his mind he's never going to put a ring on it, because he knows how desperate you are for that ring. But he is using it to deceive you and get whatever he wants from you. There are a lot of men who do this. Women are being used because they are chasing marriage. Women are being used because they are chasing the ring. They want to have that title just to tell society, I have made it. I have fulfilled one of your laws, that I have a man now. I have a man ahead of me. Women are doing this because of society. And that is the reason why they are settling for less. And honestly, if you see how marriage is beautiful on happy couples, you will want to get married. If you see how happy they are, like the way they show each other love, the way the man is supportive, the way his wife loves him so deeply. Like if you see a true happy couple, you want to get married. You wish that for anybody. But the ones who are unhappy, honestly, it scares me. It's scary. Anyways, guys, I don't want to make this video too long, because all the clips in this video are really making it long. So I'm going to leave it here. Drop your thoughts in the comment section. What do you guys think about this video? What do you guys think about marriage? If your man does this to you on your wedding day, if any of these things that these men did to their wives on the wedding day and on other days, if they did it to you, will you take it? Will you tolerate it? Are you going to walk out, or you're going to settle and be with him? Drop your thoughts in the comment section. I'm dying to see them, and I'm going to see you guys in my next video. Bye. Love you.